It feels good to do what we love doing best here on Sammy Flex TV, that is to speak show business. And today we'll be adding a bit of sports to it because we just witnessed another shameful match of the Ghana Black Stars against Sudan. To me, it is a shameful match. The way Ghanaians were expecting a win, and especially when before the match the GFA boss, Ket Okreku, has spoken to them hard, the hardest way. After all these things, the same thing that he was talking about has been repeated. Inaki Williams, one-on-one with the goalkeeper like me and the camera. This one, in fact, the weakest of players can't even score some of these goals. Just tap the ball somewhere, just somewhere, away from the goalkeeper, and it will be a goal. He gave the goalkeeper a pass to the chest. Another person was also coming to do something. Him too blasted it to the northern region. When we are in Accra, he spoiled everything. Initially, when I saw the video of the GFA boss talking to them, I felt embarrassed in quotes. I felt like, was it not so hard? Again, why should the video even come out? What is the GFA president trying to prove? That what? He puts his people right? These are top stars. Give them the motivation and not the shame. But now, it feels like the man was right talking to them that way. Because you cannot continue disgracing him. Because when you do this, the hibotos will be opened. That was his problem. Oh. The more people are not able to impress, if people are not able to win, then his bottles is opening. Because the good thing that when you win, nobody accounts for anything. We are jubilating. We are jubilating. We are nyaj. But when you lose, then, okay, how can we give you this X amount of money and you lose? Then it becomes issues. Maybe you've also not seen the video of the GFA boss talking to the Black Stars. Let's watch the video. When we come back, I get the views of my people. And in relation to the performance today, in fact, thank God this performance, we were able to watch it before this show. In relation to the performance today, how do they relate this? Let's watch this. I'll be back. Anyways, that was the GFA boss, Ket Okreku. But where was the coach when he was talking to? Where was the coach?
The coach was there. The coach was there. You know, it's the dressing room.
Who is supposed to speak to them like this? Is it the coach or the GFA boss?
You see, that's what even before the match, I was telling Chemo that pep talk, that hard talk that he was giving the players, it will not have any form of effect on the players. You are calling it shame, or the shamefulness of it is the video coming out and him, like how aggressive he is on the boys. But you see the boys' psyche, it will not do anything to them. I knew it wouldn't amount to anything. Why? Because in the team, in the whole team, there are certain people who have first hand in terms of how they affect the player's psyche.
Okay.
The coach is the first person. The assistant coach is the second person. The team's captain. Before the whole playing body, on how they side themselves. Even the team psychologists do not even have that utmost effect on the team like that. I tell you this. Even the team psychologist who takes money and his job is kind of official. Okay, if a player is going through something, he would have to, like, he's there to psych them up. I tell you, he doesn't have that control. The player's performance is solely dependent on them and how they feel playing. And that's it. They play according to what they have in their head. Yes, you can tell them to do A, B, C, D. When they get, like Inaki Williams, how many shots has he done even at the training ground for the coach to bring him? I'm sure most of them he scored. But on the field, when you need him most, that was when he gave the goalkeeper a pass. How can you blame a coach for this? You understand? Me, I knew it wouldn't amount to nothing. So when I saw that particular video, I was asking myself, where was the coach? If the coach is not able to motivate his players or ginger them up, assistant coach is not able to do it, team's captain is not able to do it, it will have to take a whole president of the Nations Football Association to enter into the camp. Do you know what it means? the starlets, the satellites, the queens, the princesses, and all those football playing bodies, other ones. He's abandoned all of them just for a single purpose. And the purpose is for a specific tournament connected to just a wing of the nation's football team. Yes, it is the senior national soccer team, we understand. But then, if that is how we are going to treat it, it is the reason why in recent times we don't amount to anything when it comes to football. Because it is like, okay, they are the dadaba of the whole nation. Without them, football is dead. That is what it means. And you see, Kurt is doing some of these things to save his face. Like you said, if there is a win, of course, nobody will come and ask him to explain his coefficient.
Yeah.
But the moment the team is not performing, even if I give you one city crown,
yes,
and it is there, and already he also has some form of allegations. What he was saying, I was listening to it carefully. Keto Kreku was or is the owner of Dreams FC. Before that, or is it not Dreams? Dreams. Before that, he was being accused of the fact that he was pushing his players into the national teams. Now, because of his position as the GFA president, he had to resign. He had to resign from that position of the team, so there would not be any conflict of interest. But in his statement, when he was reminding the players, he said that you drew against Niger. Even some players, or about 8 players of the Niger national team, won't even play my team. Which team are you referring to?
His team.
You see? So him being there is just trying to save his face. And if they had won this match, it would have been as if, yes, I went
after talking to them.
Yes, I went to ginger them. Look at the demeanor of the players when he was talking. Jordan, are you in near to free? Even when he mentioned Kudu's name, Kudu's head was still bowed. Even when he called Kudus was still down like that. You see, whatever you say, and the ball that Inaki Williams scored, it was Kudus that gave him that pass. So how you see, you can blame the individual players for all you can. And when you go to your club team, you play well. When it comes to national, you see the spirit in the national team camp is not good. That is the first thing.
You are a footballer, so
everybody is down. See, you can have the best of spirits in a different camp, and even the Pinto. There is a goalkeeper called Pinto. At the back, he used to play for Barcelona. See, the whole world, wow, Bonsi Obia. Beto Valdez, who was even the leading goalkeeper of Barcelona team, was counted among one of the worst keepers, but he won the best keeper. Why? Because his team was very good. See, his defense was so tight that he's able to keep about 10 clean sheets even in a season.
Tournament, yeah.
And what are you talking about? You see, when the spirit is good, everybody, even the least person, is able to function. It is not as if the players at the Blasters, they are not good. We see them at their club teams every day. They play beautiful football. At Ziggy, you will see him at his club team. Or Chisa Shim, breaking his neck and leg all. Jordan Ayew, the most fouled player in the Premier League. Of course, and it is because he is functioning. Kudus, we watch his match every day. And you see, Inaki Williams, not long ago, when after a national duty, they went to the club side, he and his brother.
Yeah, we saw
we saw what they were doing at their club side. You understand? But what is wrong? It is the spirit in the camp. There is something wrong in the camp of the Black Stars. There is something wrong. There are people who are not talking. There are people who are not seeing eye to eye. So yes, and you see, when some of the players even hear some of these things, it will even dampen your spirit. It will look as if, okay, we are playing for some people to enjoy. No matter how much you pay them, we know that the national team doesn't pay them like the way their clubs team pays them. So you see, when you feel like, okay, I am chilling for somebody to, I am sweating for somebody to come and enjoy. Sometimes it is very, very painful. Sometimes it is very, very painful to the extent that it can even dampen your spirit as a player. And even if you are the best player in the world, you may not be able to function right. So the spirit in the camp is not right. And it is one of the reasons why we are getting some of these results. Our Nigerian counterparts are playing tomorrow. We are monitoring. Our people there, we know, Joe Alegba. But our people, they there.
Well, some interesting football analysis done by Roland Amati. Of course, he's a former footballer, so he understands what he's talking about. That. He's a former footballer.
Disappointed footballer.
Ah, okay.
He nearly got selected for the under-17.
No, you see, I said former because at that time he wanted to play professional, but now he's playing Muchindi. Like Asamajan is playing some. He's very Muchindi. Well, I saw the video and I felt like, okay, let's have a discussion, and especially after that Bismarck performance at the Accra Sports Stadium. Just that the stadium was looking good this time. Thank God. If you watched it on TV, it was looking fairly good.
Attendance too was great.
Yeah. Oh no, we wanted a win.
For Ghanaians and football day.
We wanted. I think it was free gate, I guess.
No. The VIP was about 100 cedis.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
Accra, Accra, be my only city. Well, Chamo will come through.
Yeah. Me. When I saw the video, I wasn't impressed, and the reason is I don't see the need for him to even put camera on this and then bring it out. So it was more like a stage thing for him.
Show of power, B.
Yes. In fact, that's what I told Roland before the show. I said, for me, I think he was just trying to show them that he's in charge. If you misbehave, he will sack you from the team. He wasn't there to ginger them to play well or whatever. No, just behave. If I think that you are not obeying instruction or you are not doing things right, I will sack you. That's the impression that I got from his talk. And there was no need for that, especially at this time. Even if he would do that, it should be far away from them just a day after a match or before a match. I disagree in that sense. Like, there was no need for him to go there at this time, because whatever that he was trying to say is in it's part of the coach's job, coach job, and the other guys, the assistant coach, the team captain, the psychologist. This is the kind of job that they should be doing. If you go there, you are just going to show face. Tell them that we are here to support you. Go and do your best. That's the best message that you can give a team like this. You don't have to talk to them as if you are threatening them, as if you are telling them that even if you are no more there, we will still get people to play. That was the impression that I got, because I saw a video that he was saying that Kudus Blaster was there before you were born.
Yeah.
I mean, what was the need for such a comment?
I wanted to. Like, okay, so to mean what?
Yes. To mean that if
he's not important.
If he jokes, he will sack him and bring his team.
If he doesn't come again next time, I'm sure it will be part of
this.
Yes.
Yes. For me, I think he was just showing his power as the GFA boss, and there was no need for that, especially putting camera on it. If he said all these things just with them without us knowing, it will even be legit. Yes, it will even be a bit legit. It will be more like, okay, this was his way of maybe motivating them, but maybe it's not good enough. Then we'll end it there. But to put camera on it, it's like intentional. He wanted people to see that he's the one in charge, not even
pressure.
Not even the coach or whoever. He's the one doing what he's supposed to do.
Pulling the strings.
Yes, and look at the results. I mean, for me, they have checked that a long time ago. I mean, I don't get the effect that I used to get when Blaster play matches. Some time ago,
for them to deliver.
But for FA boss, it's arguable.
Oh, Chamo.
But let's take
Chamo. Those with their money flows.
Coefficient against coefficient.
No. Chamo, forget it.
Jordan,
Okay.
No, forget it.
Now I get it. Like,
no. The way their money flows.
Like on paper, that's it. Yes, that one I agree. But if we bring in other miscellaneous, for that one there.
Yeah, so I think that way next time they should check it. They can review how they do this. To me, it's a worry. But still, more of him. So what kind of tournament are they playing? Sometimes
AFCON qualifiers.
And we still have hope?
The hope there, now it has become slim, because Angola has 6 points from 2 matches already. Their third match is against Niger. Ghana has also played twice. This is the third match. Ghana has 1 point. So as it stands, Ghana has 2 points now out of 3 matches. Now it is left with Angola is going to play Niger, and we are going to play Sudan.
No, so in our group, apart from Angola having 6, who comes next?
Sudan.
With how many points?
Sudan now has 4 points.
Kwesi team.
Kwesi Appiah's team has 4 points now. They had 3 points. They lost 1 and won 1. So now.
But what if you score them in Sudan?
If you score them in Sudan, then it means Ghana has 5 points now, and Ghana will be second.
You score them.
More of him.
Everybody should stop crying.
More of him.
Sometimes it works like that.
But I don't bet on them.
But after that, you are going to play Angola, who is the leader of the league.
No problem. When we score them and we get 5,
It will bring Vim.
it will bring them. Angola here, we score it up with them. So we will qualify with Angola.
But I don't bet on Blasters.
In Sudan, I'll bet on them.
Because Eneya Thiodi Gosh.
Away matches, no, it works best for us.
Yeah.
Look how we did in Nigeria. Have you forgotten so soon?
So if we need to move for Munti.
Anyways, now still on Chemu. I think Stonebwoy and his Livingston Foundation, including his wife, they have done something beautiful that we need to commend them for. Story out has it that one known fan of Beam Nation had involved himself in a motor accident, in a motor bike accident, and out of that his left hand has been amputated. And after that amputation, Stonebwoy and his wife, knowing that the guy has been a staunch supporter of their trade, decided to go there, help him settle some of his bills, and presented some items to him as well. And on the day, though Stonebwoy was not there, he was contacted on the phone for the guy to speak to him. And I think it is a beautiful gesture. As celebrities, as much as we cannot force them to do some of these things, when it happens, we also need to commend them. And I want to ask my people what they think about this. And again, whether this has the tendency of putting pressure on him and or other celebrities, because another fan might be involved in something. You'll be expecting you that if you don't come, problem. They'll say, they be out going to do it. They want my machine. Well, so video will be running, video will be rolling when the gentleman was called on the phone to speak to Stonebwoy, and again when they went there to do the presentation. These are beautiful scenes that I think that we need to commend him. But then let me also pick the thoughts of Chemo on this, and you can also be watching the video. Yes, Chemo?
Yeah. Me, I agree with you. This is beautiful. And yes, when somebody is get himself in an accident, involved in an accident, these are some of the kind gestures that we wish people can help in their own way. And nobody should force anybody to do whatever. Yes, for that one I agree with you. So for him to go his way, acknowledging whatever the guy is doing and helping at the time that the guy needs the help. I mean, this is good. This is good. And again, it is just to encourage others. If you have the means at the time that whatever happens, and you can help, why not do it on your own accord? And I think it's good, apart from the fact that it is giving a good image of whatever that you are doing or what you stand for. You are also helping somebody.
Yeah.
I think the guy now, this is a permanent damage, and he's going to live with it for the rest of his life. So the least that you can do is to support in your own way for him to feel that at the time that he needed somebody to talk to or somebody to help, you were there.
You showed up.
And yeah, I think this is beautiful, and yes, we should commend the team. Whoever is part of the team, I think that person needs our commendation, and then they are big ups to Stonebwoy for also pushing something like this. This is good. This is good. Yeah.
Now on the part of other fans who might now be also expecting more, knowing that you've done it for another person. How are we going to have that conversation?
He doesn't have to succumb to such pressures. It will come. Some, even if they see that you are doing it, like let's say Stonebwoy has been doing it for a longer time, or he has been doing it for 1, 2, 3 many people. Someone will go and injure himself by force, so that you too you can help him. So what I would say on that is, yes, that kind of pressure will come, but don't force yourself. Don't make it look like, no, at this time you are pretending to help when you may not, or you cannot even help at that moment. Do it genuinely for people to appreciate what you have done. We all know that you can't help everybody.
Yeah.
So you have done it today, and tomorrow, if somebody is accusing you of you not helping, we will defend you by saying that, but he helped the other guy. Without anybody forcing him. So he has, I mean, things that we can stand on and say that, no, you can't put pressure on him. But if he starts doing it in a way that we feel that, no, this is too artificial, or this is because people are putting pressure on you, he will not get the result that he's looking for, or the impression that will let us say, okay, this is good. I mean, he needed to help, or somebody needed help, and he was there to help. That's more important than you just doing it for people to see that this is you, or this is how you do your things. Okay. So for me, he has done a good thing, but he shouldn't play to the gallery, as they say, or the pressure that will come for him to do whatever. He has his way of doing things, and he should maintain it. Forget about the pressure that will be coming. That one there, it will come. As I said, Obi kura said that kupla. Now our trainers say some boy be buana. Now wa buana when you be aka. And the main needs anchor for nechi. Do it at your own convenience, and that one is effective than you trying to help everybody. Because there are some people genuinely they don't need help, or genuinely they are people who genuinely needs help, and there are people are almost deserve it. I won't say they don't need it; they don't deserve it, because some people choose to be in conditions or situations that they are in, and it is difficult to know who is genuine and who is not. So do it in a way that you now, because you feel say, okay, I've satisfied what I want to do, whether you got it right or not. But if you try to spread it to everybody, you will get it wrong most of the time. That's what is wrong. But if genuinely we are basing now, obi calling attention, I'll say, oh, this one, let's help. Now I are fine. A bit to me about, oh, Charlie, this one, I'm not in a position to help, and stand on your grounds, so that it will be genuine. But so be after us over boy. And then you be from pa. As I said, they are politicians. Politicians, they do it because they know what they get from it. So if you are a musician or a celebrity and you want to help people, nice, but don't let pressure come in for you to do things that genuinely you may not want to do. That's what I would say.
Very good advice going out to many celebrities, including Stonebwoy, and what he has done. And once again, I want to say congratulations to him and his Livingston Foundation. This is beautiful. Celebrity some of the responsibilities that society has placed on them. This one is part of it. Let's listen to Roland Amate, his thoughts on this.
Well, when we see some of these things, of course, it is beautiful, because at the end of the day, somebody is getting help. Or somebody is being given some level of comfort. And it doesn't mean that, okay, the person going to his aid is the Messiah. Like, he may not necessarily be the Messiah, but at that point, wabuano. And what can you say? It's just to appreciate it. So me, when I actually saw the thing, I was like, wow, that's beautiful. But you see, like the pressure that you are saying, the pressure there, it has been there from time immemorial, and it will be there and it will not change. The only thing is for these celebrities to know that they do it because they are in good standing to do it. Not because, okay, society has given you some level of premium, so you think you need to forcibly, like by force, you need to reciprocate it. It is not done that way. Ubepra, I'm not sure that Becca just say, Moka said me was scan. Sikadi nyeska ye chiu. And yesika ye che. Ube ye bibi mamia. Na mama ubi. And yesika ye che. Me ma we juma na oya na mama ubi. Sa na ye say now juma na obey no. E di bibiwa bigum. That's how it is. So yes, it is beautiful. Other celebrities have been doing it. Yesterday I talked about what D Black did for a friend of mine and all of that. Shatawale, it is one of the reasons why he hits the street and every day. I had to say, Okobia is
yeah.
And any of his cars, you go inside and you see money under the seats, wherever. Because always that is his intention.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for society or some of the fans, it is not everybody that also understands that these celebrities don't just do it because they want to do it or because they've seen somebody in need, so they want to help the person. It is because, one, they are in good standing to do it as at that time. The timing is also important. And they feel like doing it. The person may be able to help 10 people today, but may not be able to help even one person tomorrow. You should be able to understand it because the timing is very key.
True.
So when we say, okay, your publication, oh, this guy got into an accident. Stonebwoy Livingston Foundation went to his aid, paid his hospital bills and things. Or China, or Betty, the people whose faces are in those publications, tomorrow, go and check their DM. Bear 10. Oh, Mr. Say I am you. Mr. Say I am you. Mr. Say, and I'm also a big fan. Yes, everybody is a big fan. That we understand. But you see, you should also understand that the person cannot help everybody. It is just by chance that at any point in time, yours is able to meet that opportunity.
Yeah.
Or somebody's chance is able to meet that opportunity, then the person benefits. Even the people that are benefiting, Ubi so are you okay? They will tell you so
Forever.
Exactly. Can't say guy, you had hospital bill. Stonebwoy I can't tell you so, but I bet them if you that. You understand? So the pressure there, it will come. I hope some people would understand that some of these things are not just done because okay, the person is there and wants to help everybody. It is because those people chance have met certain opportunities that they would have to benefit. And those who are also lending a helping hand is because they are in good financial standing. People say, oh, Sammy Flex ni Shatawale now. Shatawale to scar tomorrow. That's Sammy Flex actually no. First call, wham, ya many free. Second call, wham, ya many camera. Third call, ya many akunya. Fourth call. Now you ask yourself, okay, but your catcher Shatawale say me so me wa catcher Shatawale say me so me.
You're a big fan.
Charlie, at the end of the day, it is not as if these things don't go. They go to him, but when he is touched, there's been so many instances. Even Shatta sees people online. Just online, and oh, send me your Momo number. Let me send. I remember, I think somewhere last week, he sent one guy Momo on Twitter.
I see.
And the person came to post it, and some people were still doubting. Some people were still doubting. It is normal, but you see, they do it not because they have it in abundance also, but because they know what it means for somebody to lack or somebody to need something. And if at that moment they are in good standing, that is very key. They are in good standing, in good position to help. Why not? So these things are beautiful things that, of course, as a society, because the whole society comes together to give certain people some level of premium, at some point in time, they expect them to also bring it back. Just that is why even companies or big brands even have their corporate social responsibility, where once in a while, this is the society that made us. It is one thing somebody like Shatta doesn't take for granted. You see him give money to his fans always. He will tell you, these are the people who made me, or these are the people who make me who I am. And Stonebwoy, I believe, is also doing same because he understands the kind of power that people have given him. Yeah. So if at any point in time he can help people, why not? So it's very beautiful, and I would say congratulations to him. This is a good image for him. This is a good image for him, and I know that just like maybe Obeko baby I want to scale obi bube fuse o Stonebwoy and Tuska no. This guy is also benefiting from Sasikana Yantono because I don't know perhaps he's saving a day to a hospital bill. No? So the fans should also understand it like that.
Now let's close. But in closing, I want to ask Chamu this basic question. We've seen some artists who have made songs on these Galamsey issues happening around us. And we've seen them in the wake of the demonstrations and all the confusion going on in the name of Galamsey. We've seen them also pushing their works. We've seen them sending their works to people. Yeah, me to have done a song. The song is condemning Galamsey. Such people, exactly. What are they doing? Are they promoting their works or are they also joining the fight? Episode sent me a new week.
He sent it to me this morning.
He sent it to you this morning. Yes, I'm actually going to post it. But when I saw it, I said, oh, okay. So what is episode doing? Is he promoting his works or his work, or he's also championing the Galamsey agenda? Which one is this? We are closing.
It's both. He's fighting the Galamsey fight. At the same time, he's working. Yes, and there are some
he's
people,
working.
Yes,
okay.
He's promoting his work, and his work is fighting the Galamsey fight, or his work is also joining hands with whoever to push the Galamsey agenda. So he's doing both.
Okay.
And yes, those who are going for this demonstration, there are a lot of them doing both. And he's a typical example. Okay. Apart from when you put this guy aside, episode aside, there are politicians in there who are also fighting the the Galamsey fight, but they want to win political power. It's the same thing. They are fighting that people will stop Galamsey, but at the same time, it is giving impression that they can do a good job when we vote for them. So they are doing both, and I think episode is also doing same. Okay. And this is brilliant. If you are a musician or you are creative, these are some of the ways that you have to think to get things right.
Okay.
When there's an opportunity, you take advantage of it. And in the course of taking advantage of it, you may also be helping the society.
True.
And this is a good example of it. Instead of us waiting to, put money together or raise funds and give it to episode, just use a song to fight Galamsey and he will also benefit. That's what it means. When you stream the songs, when the song can give you inspiration for you to do the demonstration, the song will go far. He will make money, and at the same time fighting the Galamsey fight as well. So for me, I think he is doing both, and yes, I will encourage other artists or creatives to do same, because it's an effective way for you not just to come out and make noise, but rather make money at the same time, putting pressure or putting the spotlight on the important issues that people should be aware of.
Okay. Well, Ro, we are closing. Quick one.
As creative people, that is what Adete Adan some time ago, even in an interview, said that yes, there are so many ways that creative people can also contribute, and not necessarily also join the protest by hitting the street. Yes, if you have the time to hit the street, it's also fine. But another effective way is also throwing the message, like putting the message through whatever creative piece of creative corner you are. And that is what episode is doing. It is not wrong. In fact, it is even one of the effective ways, because at the end of the day, the people who are even going to hit the street, who may not belong to the creative industry, may need certain things from the creatives to send their message. Songs, movies, skits, all those things. And the likes of Jeffrey Norte and other skit makers who have also created content around some of these Galamsey protests and all of that, the guys are using it both online and offline.
True.
And they will need materials like that. So in that sense, yes, you may not have the luxury of time to hit the street, join them, but your song can, your product can, your message can. At Jacinta's show, MJ the comedian performed during when he was introduced on stage, like the opening. He came to recite a poem, and the message was about stop Galamsey. Yes, and that is his piece. That is his way of contributing to the fight. Why not? So in promoting your work, of course, if the song goes, you also get something. Help me, let me help you kind of situation here. It is all hands on deck. If you are not able to help me by playing my song, how do you expect me to do a remix for you? Already, one of his songs, Wahala Day, has been one of the top songs that they've been using in giving them inspiration for these protests. And so far, he has added another one. Yes, and it is all part. It is all part. So yes, that's it for me. I like the angle he's taking. Maybe the people in the movie sector can also pick stories and all of that, do something around it, all in the quest, because we know how effective using a creative piece to send a message, how effective it is in this country and even in the whole world. America is great. Half an hour movie, half an hour film, and that is it. So many people will fear certain things because they've seen it in movies, they've seen it somewhere. Ace at best, it was in songs. And the movies that they were able to drive those messages.
I still remember original Rascal.
Exactly. And
Me too. Stone's line.
and to date, people still do. And we all understand how effective it is. So yes, they pushy. But at the end of the day, yes, we are torn.
Beautiful way to end our Thursday evening here on Sammy Flex TV. Unfortunately, we could not secure a win in today's match, and because of that, town is small, but still, we would activate it with the video shoot of AIP, that is Accra Invasion Project. We will sure be hitting town from tomorrow, so if you happen to have any of the selected artists in your hood, then you should be expecting us. We are entering your hood hard. Special thanks to the producers of the show, Theophilus Digos, as well as Bujulens, and to the pundits, Intimdo Solomon Chemo and Roland Amate. My name is Sammy Flex. Subscribe to us, drop your comments, and let's have your views and opinions on these topics as well. Until then, let me say cheers to you guys. Cheers. Cheers. See you. Mo bet edimono. Cheers.